Tough Talks right here. I'm Magic Majid and I'm with my dynamic analysts.
Yeah, my name is Abdurrahman Shitu. Yeah, welcome to Tough Talk.
So welcome, we're diving right straight into the topic of today. 2025-2026 season is fast approaching. We have a lot of coaches going to new clubs. We got a lot of clubs also signing new players. But also let's talk about Arsenal. Arsenal is one of our topics for today. And it goes like Arteta. Arteta is also a big person that we have to talk about today. Will he be sacked if he fails to win any trophy in the 2025-2026 season?
Yes, for Mikel Arteta, by December, to make it 6 years that he has been at the end of affair of Arsenal Football Club. He was signed 8 December 2019. So by 8 December 2025, to make it 6 years in charge of Arsenal Football Club. He has just one FA Cup. He has taken the team from, after the FA Cup, finished 8th twice and 5th. And he has finished as well in second place like twice, losing the Premier League trophy to Manchester City. And as well for this season, or this previous season that just ended, he got to the semi-finals of the Champions League almost 16 years after Arsenal made it to the Champions semi-final. But for most of the fans, they need trophies because when you look at other teams, they've been able to build in terms of that 6 years, they've gotten trophies. But for Mikel Arteta, he has not been able to bring them that trophy that they need.
Trophies are one of the most important things in football. You need trophies every time.
Absolutely. And that's why the Arsenal faithfuls are worried, because he has had issues with players throughout his 6 years. He had issues with Aubameyang, had issues with Lacazette, had issues with Ozil because of what they did outside football, which he had issues with that. Those players left, and right now he has been able to build these players, because if you look at the Arsenal team, it's only Bukayo Saka that started on that first game that he was in charge, that is still in the Arsenal team. He has been able to turn around the team, bring the players he wants. Still no trophy to show. So
do you feel signing new players will also be it for Arsenal? Like signing new, they have a lot of players they want to sign. Like they just signed Madueke for £52 million, and then also for the likes of Gyökeres, just $5 million shots. What do you think about that? Is it going to happen?
Yes, for them they are linked with Benjamin Sesko, linked with Victor Gyökeres. But let's see if we were able to bring in those players, because he has brought in Havertz, he has brought in other players, but they've not been able to win the Premier League, not been able to
So
advance.
You are saying those players now are flops?
No, it depends on the Arsenal fans. It depends on the Arsenal fans. But when you look at it, if he fails to bring in a trophy, because he has been backed, he has spent a lot of money. If you do the calculations, Arsenal have spent a lot of money. They spent close to almost, if not more than 800 million on players, and they've not been able to bring in any trophy apart from the FA Cup. So by the end of this season, if either Gyökeres or Osimhen or Sesko is brought into the team and they end this season without having a trophy, then fans might be calling for the head of Mikel Arteta. But for now, he has turned around the fortune of the team, but that doesn't count for a big side if you are not able to bring in those trophies.
Okay, so going from one London club to another London club, talking about Chelsea this time, for Nicolas Jackson. We just saw the likes of Jackson and Petrovic being placed on the transfer list for Chelsea, and we've seen Madueke just has moved down to the other side of London for Arsenal. So will Jackson be sold? What's your take on that?
Yeah, for Jackson we saw him. A lot of Chelsea fans were not happy. 2 red cards back to back in 2 games.
Yeah, I saw the stats as well.
Yeah, the last game in the English Premier League, and the first game he played the Club World Cup. So this tells a lot of things about the attitude of Jackson. And right now he has a competition in Joao Pedro. And right now we saw him score 2 goals against his boyhood club, and he has been able to move the team. So for Jackson right now, he's under immense pressure to move. But one of the issues right now is that Jackson price tag is pegged at £100 million.
That was outrageous. I saw that news was Jackson on 100 million.
So because right now he has a contract that runs till 2033. And that is why his price tag is around 100 million. But a lot of clubs are interested in his services. But let's see if they will go for him. But for Jackson right now, with Leon Delap coming to the team, a player that